Let's compare the Sony WF-1000XM4 versus the Status Between Pro earbuds. And let's start off with the price. The Status Between Pro earbuds are sold for around $150 to $170 whereas the Sony WF-1000XM4 has come down a bit in price but still costs almost $250. So the winner of this round is the Between Pro earbuds. And when it comes to portability, you can see that the Sony case is much smaller than the Status Between Pro earbuds, which makes the XM4 very easy to carry around, and hence they are the winner of this round. And in terms of design, I personally like the look of the Sony XM4 as there are no stems hanging out of my ears, and also because it sits more flush. But build quality wise, both are almost the same as they are both made out of mostly plastic. But the Sony earbuds have a gold accent which does give it a more premium feel, but since looks are in the eyes of the beholder, this round is a draw. Both the earbuds are very comfortable to wear and will give you a very similar kind of fit. So I do not think that you will go wrong with choosing any of these earbuds. That being said, I did manage to doze off with the Sony earbuds on because the earbuds sit very flush. So I did not feel uncomfortable when resting my head on the side. Plus, Sony has given a soft coating on the XM4 earbuds that is almost like fine carpet, which makes it even more skin friendly. And that is why the Sony WF-1000XM4 wins this round. The Status Between Pro earbuds do not have ANC, which is a bummer. On the other hand, the Sony XM4s are one of the best in the game with features like wind reduction, which helps immensely if you are cycling. So naturally, this round goes to the Sony WF-1000XM4. Battery life wise, the Status Between Pro earbuds can last 12 hours on the earbuds and 36 hours on the case in total. And on the other hand, the Sony earbuds can last 8 hours with ANC on, which is super impressive, and 12 hours with ANC off. Plus, it supports wireless charging and fast charging with a USB-C cable. Therefore, this round goes to the Sony WF-1000XM4. Both the earbuds connect via the latest Bluetooth 5.2 technology, but the Status Between Pro earbuds supports aptX codec while the Sony supports LDAC, along with SBC and AAC on both of these earbuds. So this round will come down to what device you have and what codec it supports. So this round is going to be a draw. The Status Between Pro earbuds have physical controls, which is great because most of the time touch controls on such a tiny surface can cause issues with accurate registration of a command like the Sony WF-1000XM4 earbuds. But the placement of the physical controls is in such a weird place on the Between Pro earbuds that it is kind of difficult to reach for that button. But whenever I managed to reach for it, I was able to control volume, change tracks and call the voice assistant very fast and with a very good degree of accuracy. The XM4 earbuds can also carry out the same commands and has voice controls with Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa, which is a big plus if you have any of those services on your smart device. Given both these earbuds have their own pros and cons in this department, I'm going to call this round a draw. On the inside of the Sony WF-1000XM4, we have a very brand new processor called a V1 chip, which helps provide clearer sound across all volume levels than its predecessors. And there is also a new 6mm driver inside, which features a bigger magnet. This should help with sound quality on certain low frequencies in theory. But in reality, that is not the case. Especially with the low-end bass notes, they are not as thumpy or accurate as the high-end bass notes. I also did not like how the treble sounded on the XM4s. It always seems to be very dull and underemphasized no matter what I did with the equalizer or whichever song I listened to. The best results I got for a bass and treble notes was when I had the equalizer on its default settings. But even then the treble sounded pretty bad honestly. However, the mid-range frequency sounds good, so vocals and lead instruments will sound very precise and clear. Though the Sony earbuds are imperfect in many ways, but still for the vast majority of consumers, I think they will serve well. And with the Status Between Pro earbuds, the biggest hype is that they have triple drivers inside. This system drastically reduces the amount of harmonic distortion, which means how much of my original signal has been lost due to the nastiness in my headphone speakers. As volume rises, this becomes more and more of an issue. But triple the speakers means 1/3 of the amount of harmonic distortion, since no speaker has to work particularly hard. So ultimately, they sound a lot more pleasing than the Sony WF-1000XM4s. But the sound is still very sculpted, which may not be everyone's cup of tea as it does not fare too well in accuracy of different frequencies. Another drawback is that the status earbuds do not come with a graphic equalizer, so there is no way to tune the sound that you like. This round will come down to personal taste in the end, as both earbuds on their own has some decent advantage. But I personally like the Between Pro's sound signature a lot because they are a lot more thumpier, cleaner and warmer than the Sony WF-1000XM4. So this round belongs to the status Between Pro earbuds. Testing the microphone of the Sony WF-1000XM4s. Mic check, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Mic check, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Testing the microphone of the status Between Pro earbuds. Mic check, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Mic check, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. So as you just heard that the status Between Pro earbuds are really poor at cancelling out ambient sound during a call. Though the Sony is not significantly better, but the XM4 earbud still does a better job at separating voice from the noise. Hence, the XM4 is the winner of this round. And when it comes to features, the Sony is packed to the brim. My favorites are Speak to Chat feature, which allows you to talk to someone while the earbuds are still in its place, and the new air tightness test, which fires out a test tone and reports back on whether or not you need to make any adjustments. I could do a whole video just dedicated to the features the XM4s are packing that you can access via the app. Compared to this, the status Between Pro looks really simple, and that is why the Sony XM4 are the clear winner of this round. So in the end, you can see that the Sony WF-1000XM4 comes out as the clear winner, which is not a big surprise to me because out of all the earbuds I test on this channel, the XM4s are always the most versatile of them all. This is an all-rounder earbud that is packed with features and does everything pretty well. But if you do not need ANC or good call quality or features such as wireless charging, then the status Between Pro earbuds are worth looking into. This is an earbud that is louder and better in bass quality than the Sony WF-1000XM4. They're pretty much beating Sony in their game. I do not think that they are audiophile level though, but they sound quite impressive at this price point. But that's it from me today. Please let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, then please like, share and subscribe. This is Nafis signing off till next week. Peace.